to play hard no matter what your circumstances are. So there's a lot going on in the course of a WNBA game.
Well, Tina Charles really came alive in that second quarter. Here is LeCon. They switch on her. Nice ball movement. Back to Mabry. Plants the feet. Launches the three. No.
They X'd out and they were good.
Haley Jones continues the assault on offense. She's got 12 in the ball game, coming off that 15-point effort versus Golden State. But then you allow
it ahead, and the defense was not set for it.
James gets away. They had a jump out with Charles. That's the mismatch, and Louisa gets her.
Be an offensive threat.
Well, she has to. The last 4 games shooting only 29%. It's a tough cover for Jones. Maddie shows the double.
Yeah, but
tough fall away. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Thierry. Berger, the spin move. Tough shot. Count it. On offense. You can't let the ball get sticky, and that's been a problem. And count the basket by Mora.
Yeah, they're going inside a little bit more. Maybe they can't.
Coach is telling me that she brings something they can't coach, and that is a bunch of energy for the rookie out of LSU.
Oh, she's unbelievable. I love watching this.
And her mom was a great player at Nebraska. Mom Nafisa played in Nebraska, part of Nebraska's Hall of Fame. Up ahead to Charles. Working on Geisel Suter, a little strong no.
Opportunity. How about Grace Berger? You know, she comes in here, she's, you know, started with, I think, 2 other teams this year. Then she comes here on a 7-day contract, gets through.
Of course, she did have that eye injury, and Coach Mezian was saying she had 22 points with that eye injury. Maybe I should punch her in the other eye. Never played a game, jokingly. And the lead will stretch to 9, and they can add to it with Mabry. Marina, so much improved decision-making over the last couple of years. She's strong, she's physical. Charles left wide open. Wings come up with it. Wings cannot afford to have scoring droughts.
Now you are 100%. What a great pass right there by Haley Jones.
Haley Jones, her 3rd assist of the game. That's the lead down to 7. Man high. Here is Mabry, the catch and shoot from 19. No. Hines Allen pulls it away. 9 points for Maisha. Lost the handle. LeCon. Nice pass to Mabry. In the
medal game at the Olympics against the Steph Curry show.
Well, Tina Charles did not come out.
Where she plays.
And inside to Maddie Siegrist. She's got 11, another double-figure game for May. And in that span, she's averaged 17.8.
Well, if you're a coach, there's a win there, too, because you drew that play up, and it was
Bingo.
Executed.
Rivers pull up over Hines Allen. What a talented rookie. She's so gifted on both sides of the ball. 8th pick overall in last year's draft. Wings
away that space.
And a whistle and a foul.
But with James.
Yeah. Yes,
and that was a heck of a team in the women's tournament.
Great team. They had some injuries beginning of the season, and Rivers buries the 3.
You know, that's 2 players going to be talking to each other after the game, telling you about my shot and your shot.
That she did, and so for me to have that example in my life has allowed me to be who I am and now step into this role. And now with her next to me, just gives me even more confidence that.
A move for Dallas for being outscored 15-10 in this 3rd.
Yeah, well, one of the problems in this quarter is the fact that they're not 2 times, and the Sun have been there 15 times. So you have to attack them.
So that block, when she turns around, shoots a bait, she wants those spots. So it's just great to see Tina still out there, still being a leader, still being vocal for this Connecticut team.
Yes, you're thinking after 13 years in this league, being the #1 pick, and she just continues to just go at people. She done, and she will eventually walk for her Naismith Hall of Fame.
On the Connecticut's team, Morgan Tuck, the general manager. She is a UConn.
You have done one of the most magnificent jobs in the history of women's basketball of developing for decades, this incredible group of women basketball players and the championships.
Absolutely.
It's crazy what he's done. I'm watching the Diana Taurasi documentary, 3-part documentary, and it's just, he coaches hard, he loves you hard, but you will not be at UConn. You will not be in stores unless you're going to watch a game.
Exactly. Here's Wesley, rang the bell, cancer-free at 7 years of age. It is such a chilling moment. It's your heart check.
That might be the most important thing that you've said this whole game, that story. That is remarkable.
LeConte showing that speed again, blasting in from the left side.
Now, I'm trying to find out if she and Wemby are friends, you know, from France. Have they crossed paths? Is Maddie, you know, this French basketball thing is for real.
And then she does it again from the left side again. She is such an impressive rookie. 20 points in the ball game, and then Zaza with the layup. Wings cannot afford to trade baskets. They're down by 8. Plenty of time left here in the third. Hartley out front, whistling a foul is going to be called. Rosati, another UConn ex-player. And more on her.
And then a moment that kind of lit a fire under, a fan said, hey, come out of retirement. And she said, I haven't retired yet. And so after that, she prayed about it. And she's like, if it's for me, it'll be for me. In 2025, she was signed back to Connecticut training camp, and now she's having a great season.
How about Maisha Hyde-Allen from the right side?
That was quick. It was fun. Tiffany, as your agent, I'm trying to figure out why you're not coming back.
That's going to be an offensive to the wings. James, Rivers picks her up. Trying to get it into Hyde-Allen. Keeps control of it. Over Adota.
Richmond with my son, TJ Klein.
Yep.
And they were on the phone. She told me before the game, Olivia said, yeah, TJ and my bro are on the phone. I'm like, this game is won. We love it.
Inside, nice pass, Adota for Morrow. He was such a successful coach overseas. James slips. Hyde-Allen thought about the three. 5 on the shot clock. Haley Jones, no. I think Marina Mabry may have.
Basketball.
Mezian took the job. He said he knew it would be a challenge, but he said it was a new story to write. LeConte in the paint. She has been unstoppable. Back-to-back games of 22 points for Layla LeConte.
You told me before the game how much you enjoyed watching her play.
Unbelievable. Diamond Miller's going to be fouled on the play with one.
Brilliant, by the way. She's
Absolutely.
been a friend for a long time. I had a chance to see her tonight, and maybe had a great mind for the game. Mezian is really good. You know, he's like Coach Lanis. They're young people. They don't get too up. They don't get too down. They just keep.
Connecticut fouled their best quarter of the year with 33 points in the second, with their second best third quarter of the season with 29. Louisa Geisel, by the way, was injured on that end of the quarter number 3, and we'll get an update hopefully soon on that. She's been taken to the locker room. Bang pretty hard. Amy Okonkwo. Nice pass inside to Diamond Miller.
Can we go back to the keys to the game? Connecticut down before they can set their defense.
Dallas has lost 25 straight games when trailing after 3. Dating back to last year, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. Let's go back to Louisa Geisel. We're not sure of the injury, but just what the Wings need.
Yeah, we thought it.
Nelson Adota gets the free throw to go down. Ups the Connecticut lead to 13, with just about a minute gone by here in the fourth. Wings already down a bunch of players tonight. Berger, Okonkwo to 3, and she's got it. Amy's second of the ball game, and
I like that. They get the rebound, they run a little corner series, and depending on what the defense does, they reverse it to the weak side to Amy, so now she's got an open shot.
Nice ball fake. Mabry goes around Okonkwo. The floater in the lane, no. To the ball. Diamond Miller saw Okonkwo had position on the
in each area of the floor. Right now for the Sun, they do a great job.
And a whistle's going to be fouled. That'll be on the other and have more confidence, and they're playing better. Nice ball fake. Adona with the floater.
Coach Koklanis into the fourth quarter. He started trapping the ball screen and staying with the ball screen. That means there's more pressure on that second line to make sure that they are able to step up on that pass at the top of the...
Chip it away, down to 10. The lead was 13. But then you have the lapse on defense.
It's just a great veteran move by Bria.
Inside, Miller sees the double, lost the handle, taken away. Here comes Hartley. Sanaya Rivers plants the feed, looking for a new career high, and three-pointers made. Adona.
53 points, and if that was an awakening for the two-time.
Here is Olivia Nelson-Adona. Only 2 points the last 2 games, and she's got 8 so far tonight. Stretches the lead to 14. That is still plenty of time left. Still no word on Louisa Geisel-Suter. And the rebound.
Win one-on-one, you're going to win with ball movement and drawing and dishing for open.
Keep us posted on that. Outside, Mabry, no. Count the basket, Zaza James. Let's get a quick update. We just got posted from the wing staff about Louis. Year. Arike, by the way, she's going to get reevaluated soon on her injury. And boy, when she comes to practice, she's still so fun to watch.
Well, she's been like that her entire professional career. Muffet McGraw at Notre Dame would not have it any other way, right?
How about that? Amy Okonkwo puts off a hand, comes up with a steal. Still plenty of time left. Grace Berger inside. Hines Allen left open for 3.
With almost 6 minutes to go. You got to get a couple stops right here, ladies.
I mean, the Wings are shooting 53%. The problem is Connecticut shooting 42 and 4 or 52 and 40 from 3. Here's Rivers. Pull up, line drive shot. Hines Allen pulls down the rebound. That is her 4th of the ball game. Berger, spin move. In traffic, Zaza got the 3. Timeout, Connecticut. Bounce pass, Segrist. Nelson-Adona does a nice job, but the foul's going to be caught. Getting their starters back into the ball game. Here is Zaza James on the high floater, no. Into the hands of LeCon. 22 points, 6 assists, 4 steals. LeCon just slicing her way in. Hines Allen with a rebound.
So now you got to read the numbers here.
Zaza for 3. Got it!
Game against Golden State, she didn't even score.
No.
So this is big stuff right here.
Okonkwo had the loose ball, came back up with it. Segrist was there. LeCon knocked it out. Mabry being handed by Berger. Mabry has been relatively quiet. On the drive, Hines Allen, the rejection. Said she's playing this game for her nephew Wesley, who beat cancer. What passion she has tonight. Berger doesn't get the bounce. Offensive rebound, and Maisha will go to the line.
Second half,
I'm telling you. 15, make it 16. Isaiah James, her second 20-point game in a Dallas Wings uniform.
And she's a natural scorer.
No.
From the time she was at Princess Anne High School and like that at NC State.
Now they move James on LeCon. Mabry with 4 on the shot clock. Leans in on Berger. Tough following. Grace doing a nice job defensively. Here comes Isaiah James. Nice fake. What a shot. You didn't need that.
That's just youth. That's just feeling the adrenaline, and it's okay. She has done so much for this team.
And Lacan can't get it. Both have a foul to give. James working on Lacan. Tried to throw it.
You pick up your dribble. You lose your passing lanes.
That's going to be a dump led by a dozen in the first.
Just run your corner series here. Just move the basketball. You can DHO or you can ISO.
Maddie can't get it, but she'll go to the line. Well, the 2025 to receive a free gift with renewal. While premium members, you're going to get a custom Dallas Wings varsity jacket.
This is a great job by Hines.
Hartley, baseline. Maddie got a piece of it. And they're going to call a foul, says Jeff Wooten.
Maisha Hines-Allen did a great job of staying connected to the big in case they roll. They're doing a great job of communicating.
Go for the challenge. That free throw ended a drought of over 5 minutes, 5 minutes and 10 seconds to be exact. Inside of 2, the lead goes back to 4. High off the glass, Maisha.
Great shot right there, and you're right. I hope you're smiling.
Boy, Berger just got elbowed by Mabry in the gut.
And Grace Berger is tough. She got hit again.
Tina Charles, they're not going to get the shot off. That'll be a shot clock violation. The switching on defense, Nancy, was impressive.
Well, the switching on defense, but also the second line, making sure that they're in arm's touch to where the ball is. Everything right there on multiple efforts.
Zaza for the tie, no. Rebound, Charles up to Mabry with 1:13 to play. And
This is very doable, but you can't have those fouls, 50 feet, 45 feet from the basket. I mean, those are, the EQ and IQ moments.
When you're allowing an almost 80% free throw shooter go to the line, and Coach Koklantis is going to call a timeout.
3-point shots.
Here comes Hines-Allen working on Tina Charles inside. No, Mabry the rebound.
They run that stagger. One dives, one pops.
6 to shoot. Hartley inside. Morrow lost the handle. That'll be those have come here in the fourth quarter. Seeger sets the pick. Hines-Allen looking for Maddie. Cutting Okonkwo, and she will be fouled. Almost spun that in.
Such a great possession left if you have a good defensive sequence and you make these shots.
And Amy will go to the line. Look at the internet. The way her birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday, Amy. Welcome to the W.
That'll be a lane violation.
And if the Sun need, they do have 2 timeouts that they can use.
And a timeout, they're going to use one of those, Nancy.
I think that's a smart play right there. You want to make much play the entire game and the physicality of the game.
Or they may have had a breakdown there. Everybody went after Lucan, and Tina Charles with the hook shot. Timeout, Dallas.
These are important screens, and it's also important that you go hard to the basket.
Isaiah James with the quick 2. And a timeout's going to be called by Connecticut. The lead is
out quick.
And they do with Grace Berger. She got Mabry quickly. Less than a second went off the clock.
Probably not the one you wanted to foul, but you had to foul quickly. Whatever happens, you just get this down the court.
Free throw attempts has 26. Wings only have 17, and Mabry gets them both. Reset timeout by Dallas. Okonkwo heads to the corner, pops out. James You got to get something quickly. Zaza fell down. Hines Allen, the long three. No. Rebound Tina Charles, and she is going to be fouled. And Tina Charles probably putting the finishing touches. Scored was against Dallas back in August of 2024. They scored 109, and they hit the century mark today. Dallas, despite a valiant fourth quarter, going to come up on the short end of the stick. Dallas has 9.
4 in a row.
They lost to New York last week. Well, they have won 4 of their last 5, and that's going to do it. Wings lose it 101-95. Tough loss.